Hey guys, what is up? It is the Aquatic Cactus, and today we are going to be talking about this absolute piece of garbage right here. The Palace of Eternity, the Palace of Crystal, and our good friend Sherlock. For those of you who are new to Idle Heroes, this happens every year. Right before June comes out, middle of June, we have anniversary. Every single year this happens. Every year in June, we get one or two new heroes that come out with anniversary that are just mind-blowing heroes. Year one was Dasmog and Michelle, which, right now, those two heroes are absolutely useless in today's meta. They just have no place. But when those two heroes first came out, when you didn't have Amon-Ra, Unimax, Penny, and all those elites, even Ada and Aspen, Michelle and Dasmog were god tiers. They were very, very good heroes. And they came out first year anniversary. Second year anniversary was Mim and Belrain. And both of those heroes are still viable heroes in the current meta today. So that's just to kind of preface what we're going to get into. Past that, Amon-Ra was released in the third anniversary. I know some of you are going to stop me here and you're going to be like, well, Carrie was released around New Year's. That's because they release a light and dark hero just about every 6 months. So usually around the Christmas or New Year's event or Chinese New Year event, and then Heroic Summon Anniversary or Idle Hero's birthday, um, which is coming up here in June. Those are the two main events that you want to focus on as free to play. Um, I'm a horrible influence. I did spend my heroic summons just to see if I could get at least one copy of Sherlock, and I was incredibly unlucky. I did not get any copies of Sherlock. I didn't do a full completion because after 350 summons with no copies, I felt it wasn't worth it. Um, and then I looked at this Palace of Eternity. For every 9 host heroes replaced, the cost of Eternal Crystal will go up for each host hero an additional +5. So after your first 9 Sherlocks replaced 4, it will cost 15 of the Eternal Crystals, and obviously this whole, I don't know if you want to call it an event or this whole interface is designed for whales. And not even just like regular whales, this is megalodon level whale here. Only those whales are going to have 2,000 scrolls that they're willing to waste right before anniversary. Only those whales are going to have 190 or sorry 99 US dollars or 129.99 Canadian for one key, which means you're looking at spending about $600 Canadian, a little bit more, um, for not even, or sorry, you would get 10 replaces out of that because after 9 replacements it goes up. So if you paid $600, you would be able to replace 9 other heroes with a Sherlock copy. It's great if you want to, you have copies that you're willing to get rid of, Delacium or Ithaqua or things like that, and you just want to food them. You want to make yourself a new Sherlock to see if he is meta changing. But I will say this right now, there's about a 99% chance that as soon as Heroic Anniversary comes out, that what should be a light hero that comes out will almost certainly change the meta again. And Sherlock will probably still have a place in that meta, but he will no longer be god tier. He will no longer be top tier. He will just kind of be a support hero. Um, So I want to be there. I know there's a couple other the bigger YouTubers for Idle Heroes who are already going to be telling you this. I also want to tell anyone who tunes into my videos that you don't want to spend your heroic summons right now. If you have one loop of heroic summon for anniversary, if you have, 80 profit orbs, usually they do a tandem event where anniversary is 2 weeks long, and you either do like loot drop for the campaign, or you'll do a 100 summon profit loop. So you may consider saving your profit orbs for this month as well. That's up to you. But anniversary, the rewards for anniversary will almost certainly be 10 times greater if you save your scrolls, you save your rewards, or sorry, you save your resources until that update. If you spend now, I can almost promise you that unless you're willing to just dump tons and tons and tons of money on this game, you will not be happy with your choice as soon as the anniversary rewards drop. Um, I had an infographic here about just some of the rewards. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. So this is all the event screenshots. So this is your daily reward if you had a higher level VIP. So if you had VIP 13, every day for 1 week, you would end up receiving 10 heroic summons. And then this was an added bonus on top of your level times, or your level plus 50, and then just 3 heroic summons. So that was only one part of it. I just want to put that out there. This is a multifaceted event. Every time there is a purchase box, this is the same part of the event. I don't need to see that. Um, exchange wasn't really a big deal. This one was a big deal. Getting koi fish from 650 heroic summons. That was a huge heroic summon value. I think it was the highest one we've seen to date. But penny and almond raw copies inside of there made it so worth it. And these koi fish were also incredibly worth it as well. They should have the infographic. Here's the prof. Oh no, this is heroic summons as well. There should be a profit orb event. Euro lottery, purchasable koi fish, obviously as well. So again, if you're planning on spending money, you don't want to spend it on this event for Sherlock. You do want to wait for anniversary as well. So resources, money, anything you're planning on spending, save it for anniversary. That's my advice. There's just an example of the anniversary gift as a VIP, like nothing. It's just a level 53 base VIP account. Um, I believe this was a purchase reward. You purchased this in order to get. Oh, this was absolutely amazing. For 24.99 Canadian, 19.99 US dollars, 88,000 gold times your level. So if you had a level 200 account, that would obviously be. Oh my God, I just had a total mind melding. Times 10 is 2 million. So times 80 is 16 million. So you'd get 16 million gold a day if you were level 200, as well as 2 times um, glorious relics for 15 days for a total of 30 glorious relics. In terms of paying, that is actually very cheap for glorious relics. And again, this is just the anniversary rewards will not be this. They will be something better or comparable to these rewards. But I want to show you guys what we had last year so you can understand exactly what it was that we received. These sachets were openable for gems, which would give you bonus koi fish profit orbs, and I believe the last one gave just additional koi fish. This was daily. So if you purchased all of these, you would get additional koi fish, heroic summons, and profit orbs daily. Um, so yeah, here he's just showing the daily rewards you get plus the rewards from the actual sachet itself. Uh, I can't. Yeah, so for 6,500 koi, which was kind of the pay to win stages of that event, you could get one of these two artifacts, which are both pay to win artifacts. as well as every time you claimed one of those, you would get 30 glorious relics. So very, very, very big rewards. If you manage to purchase either of these three with Koi Fish, which was a penny, the extra Dark Elite Hero copy, or Amon Ra, you would get an additional 5 profit orbs. So it's just going to load you up on good hero copies, good resources to have moving forward for events, glorious relics to help purchase copies coming into the stores. Just good rewards all the way through. It's great. Like, during the event, you have a chance to obtain. Okay, so this was the auto battle campaign drop. It gave these koi gift boxes. At the end of it, you would open all of your koi gift boxes, and you were guaranteed to get one koi fish plus any one of the rewards on screen. Um, and that pretty much wraps up that whole event. But again, these are all event interfaces that are part of the event. Tons of rewards, tons of very, very good rewards. If you don't save for this event and you're planning on spending any time in this month, the next month, the month after, if you miss anniversary, you're probably going to regret it. So long story short, as I've been saying, Sherlock is bait. Sherlock, regardless of how good he is, there is about a 99% chance that you are going to hit that meta-changing hero and all of the whales who have been saving. Oh, does it still say Minecraft? My Twitch says, dear Lord. Can I update that mid-game? That's weird. I don't know why it doesn't. Interesting. Hmm, very interesting. Well, I'll fix it after. Don't really have much choice to fix it in the video then. Um, but yeah, this event, I can't even fathom how they justified launching this right before anniversary. But people who will throw thousands of dollars at the game, they don't care when this event falls into place. They care about progress. Um, and this is what this event is for. Palace of Eternity, Palace of Crystal. If these hold out, so like if they don't disappear, you put in a 10-star hero, you get a 10-star one. That's not bad actually. Different in principle. They're the 5 latest heroes released. Blah 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 blah. Summon rewards of hero lottery. It doesn't say anything about the Eternity Stones release or disappearing. Fortress Abyss, Shadow, and Fortress. Once the requirements is met, keys, blah blah blah. Okay, so I don't see anything about them resetting, which is actually good. So over very long terms, it can be useful for free-to-play players, but in reality, you're not looking at any form of progress from this event for probably 6 months to a year. And then even then, you're looking at one partial, not full completion where you're getting the 9 copies. Um, so as free to play, if these don't reset, if you can keep them, then eventually you'll be able to get one of these, but don't expect it to be a game-changing feature. This isn't to spit in the face of free-to-play players. This is absolutely targeted at endgame players and whales because just the spending requirement for these is mental. See my video. There we go. See my video. There we go. Oh, edit video. Perfect. Bu- 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 bu. It's weird that it doesn't use my set title. Idle Heroes. No, it's not made for kids. Save changes, update video title, and voila! We're off to the races. Yeah, it is. This is just not a good event. I've messaged DH Games about this.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
This is
that's
just
unmuted
not
now
a
for
good
some
event.
strange reason. I've messaged DH Games about this as well. The altar for anyone who has a reasonable amount of bag space is no longer really necessary, um, except for 2 stars and 1 stars, and they don't give you any altar stones. So acquiring 5,500 and 6,500 altar stones is actually exceedingly difficult nowadays, considering they made the hero creation so much easier. It's not ideal, but it's the same thing. It's like if you're willing to spend, you can just sacrifice heroes that you purchased. But as of the current standing, it doesn't make any sense to purchase that way. But again, like it's everybody else's money. If they choose that they want to spend their money on buying heroes just to alter them, like technically you could just sit here and buy all the 3 stars from the marketplace every day. You could summon, like I could summon every 3 star in my bag, which they start somewhere around here, and that's a lot. Like probably 2 or 300 3 stars, and at 10 coins per, that's 3,000. It still wouldn't even give me enough for the penny. And that is a lot of heroes to sacrifice. I use those 3 stars every single time I need to upgrade a hero. I never I never hesitate to summon those 3 stars when I need to make food. Um, so I feel like Alter is either going to get a rework in the coming months or it's going to sit stagnant for a very long time, very similar to how Celestial Island did. We I'm going to send an email to DH Games as well to kind of just iron out all the details. I don't like the very limited text amount you can put inside the feedback page. Um, but it's Alter, in my opinion, is not really worth it right now, unless you have so many 3 stars. It's not even funny. You're level 2, 3, 400. I don't even think 300s exist right now. Exceedingly high levels with just food to throw away because you want one penny copy. Sure. You want one Tara copy. Sure. I just feel like if you're at that stage in the game, you could probably just save a couple of loops of profit and do 240 light dark, 320 light dark, that type of deal. And you get better results looking for Tara copies or, just light god tiers in general. So that's about it. This whole this whole week, the only good thing I'm seeing in here is Grey Dwarf's Blessing, second week rolling around. Um, it really sucks. It sucks so bad that they're putting an event like this right before anniversary, but you got to know they're in the business of making money with this game, right? The best way for them to make money is to release content that people want desperately and then give them better content right after people desperately want that, because you're going to drop everything on trying to get Sherlock, and as soon as you do that, they're going to drop, the next Ada, the next Tara, essentially, and it's going to destroy the game. The meta gets changed consistently every 6 months. If they don't change the meta here and Sherlock stays the god tier, they'll have slapped Idle Heroes' 3-year running community right in the face. And it's so hard to it's hard to appreciate this event because the next event is almost certainly, and I say almost certainly because it's DH Games, they could pull the wool over our eyes and give us a horrible anniversary focused purely on pay to win. So, but we've yet to see that happen. They usually give a really, really nice balance of free to play, pay to win on anniversary events, on Christmas, New Year's, Chinese New Year's, those major holiday events for them. They really try and balance out between free to play, pay to win. You won't get shafted if you save for anniversary, for Christmas, for New Year's. Those events are the biggest events of the year. You won't get shafted if you spend month to month either if you can do an event completion, but it's not going to be the same as if you spend 4 or 5 or 6 completions in anniversary, getting those extra loot rewards, those extra campaign rewards, those extra next event rewards. Their last heroic anniversary, they didn't have universal crystals, the currency for the store. So I'm thinking maybe with this anniversary, since those are a new currency, we could see universal crystals make a feature in this anniversary event in some way throughout the packages. The reason I say that is because store event always has one god tier hero and one pay to win artifact for sure, but it's a pay to win event. You can't get 3,600 points unless you save your crystals for a year and a bit, even if you're always buying monthly carnival. I know because I've gotten these crystals from always buying monthly carnival. The the anniversary event could have a package where we give out multiple thousands of crystals, um, but it will probably be a pretty high tier reward if they do that, or they'll give out a low tier reward for several hundred crystals, and that'll give you, as free to play players, more options to actually be able to achieve, maybe 1, 2, or 3 god tier hero copies in the course of a year. That way you can build your regular heroes on the side and then, build an Amon Ra or an Ada or something or whatever the new hero is as you keep going. DH Games is really, really good about these anniversary events to cater to the events moving forward. They're not going to give you, like, they give out tons of heroic summons because you need heroic summons to complete the event. They don't give out tons of profit orbs because profit is like the best event in the game, other than, the special events on anniversary. If you can do 12 profit runs in a month or in a year, sorry, um, that's good progress for free to play. So DH Games won't shaft free to play players moving forward, but they will always prioritize pay to win. That being said, that pretty much draws us right to the end of the video. Too long, didn't read, don't spend. Sherlock's bait, don't use those exchanges. Don't pay for any of those keys unless you have money you are willing to burn. It's not worth it. It's not going to benefit your account, and you'll probably lose more progress right now trying to get Sherlock than you will if you just wait a month. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to toss them down below in the comment section. I'll get back to them in a timely manner if I can. And if you're on my server in Idle Heroes, feel free to just shoot me a message in game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a lot, and I really hope you take my advice. Please don't spend any of your resources right now. the rewards for anniversary are better. And even if the rewards for anniversary aren't better, do like 1 or 2 completions of Sherlock if you have 3,000 summons, and save yourself enough for, Chinese New Year. That'll be the next big event, and I promise you, if they don't change the meta now, they will change it 6 months from now.